Well, it's either
Okay.
going to be one of two things, isn't it? COVID or not.
I mean,
It's altitude sickness because he's so
Guess
goddamn
who
tall.
I
Fucking, that's
fell
right.
on?
That's so true. Okay, hang on a sec. Dan? Dan,
Is that Dan?
is that you,
is that,
Dan?
is- Hey!
Oh, Danny boy!
Hey!
The party's
We did it!
arrived! Look at him, he's already on.
It's Dan the man.
We're
He's
all in a
bloody...
meeting and we're all in one place.
Yo,
I feel like I need a drink, like a proper drink.
Yeah, me too. I'm going to get a beer.
I'm feeling left out.
Do it.
Alright.
You need to get one when
I'm
you
gonna go get something.
All right, beer up.
Gonna put my heavy headphones down. Just bear with me.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
How's your neck?
Is he standing?
I think he's
he
a
just-
standing desk as well.
Okay,
Who's
either
that?
that or he's just got really short knees because he just took his headphone off and no height difference and walked to the door. That's awesome.
Imagining him shuffling across the floor on his knees.
Just hovers out the door. With headphones like that, no wonder he's 3 feet shorter. Jesus.
I want to know what brand they are.
Oh,
You know,
man.
Silkeneva has some of the biggest
Silk,
headphones I've ever seen.
Silkenva? Silkenva.
I don't know. Vimsy, Vimesy, who cares about these people anymore? We're finished now.
Oh!
Yeah.
What the bullshit? Why
You're
would you
off,
say that
ladies
live
and
to...
gentlemen.
We love you, Vimesy.
You don't say that shit live on the stream. You wait until we're off.
Well, I have something now that it is officially 1 minute before podcast time,
Mm,
and Dan is here.
mm.
I have a little thing that I've just popped into our group chat, Pete, that I need you to open up on your screen
Okay.
to show everybody.
Mm.
And actually, get
Oh, great.
rid of the Discord faces and just
Yeah,
have
mute,
the
mute
Yeah,
up.
you know,
We'll all mute.
yeah.
You
We'll all mute.
on screen.
Should we wait until there's a shit ton of viewers and we're front page?
Oh, you can if you want to.
Oh yeah.
I mean, oh no.
What's that?
Reflex is worried now.
Reflex is worried.
Actually,
Actually, come to think about it, is
What?
Get my
We're on
coat.
front page. We're on front
all good.
page now.
okay. Let's do it then.
Front
Yeah,
page!
yeah, just
Oh,
play it
Front
down.
page!
Hey, John! Hey, John!
It's page
Page
time!
time.
Vigilance!
Oh, that's great.
Oh,
So
man.
I think if everyone in chat can see the little Discord that's open now, I think they might have a fair idea of what's about to
Yeah.
pop up.
Okay.
All right, so we'll mute
So everyone in this chat, if we can mute, please.
and enjoy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just before he does play it, has Dan got stream up so he can watch it as well?
Do you, Dan? Do you have your stream up?
I don't know.
Go to twitch.tv/GameOnOz.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I've heard it's a bloody good thing.
Otherwise, he wouldn't be able to watch it too.
Thank you. Mute it again.
All right, this is freaking wild. This looks amazing. Dan, do you have your stream up? What the? Twitch.tv/GameOnOz. Shush. Shush me. Bloody good thing.
Otherwise, he would.
Okay.
Pete and Dan, I have never met two more hardworking or incredible human beings. I am privileged to be able to work side by side with you every day to bring your amazing ideas to life for the Goa community.
There's no sound coming
But
through.
now I want
No
to take a minute
sound.
to just let you
Petey,
know
pause
it's
it.
not just me that's grateful.
Shh. Guys, I'm enjoying this.
I've got sound.
Oh wait, no, we need to get the sound through the actual stream, don't we? I've got
Yeah,
the stream
we
up.
need to
Yeah,
stream
unmute the stream.
Oh, nice one.
Yeah, thanks. Minty, you dick.
Okay.
Sorry, duck.
All right, here we go. Shut your mouths. This is going to get emotional. I'm enjoying this. Why is there a bloody...
Oh wait, no, we need to get the sound through the actual stream, don't we? I've got the stream up. Yeah, unmute the stream.
Why is there an echo coming through somewhere? Sorry guys, just bear with us a moment. Shut your mouths. This is gonna get emotional. Ah, yes, it's Dan. Every time Dan opens up. All right, here we go. Everybody shush. Why is there an echo coming through? Oh, for fuck's sake! No, it's me. I don't know why. I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna get rid of this. Okay,
I
here
think
we
it
go.
might be Rads. Rads, can you mute?
All right, we've got it. Here we go.
Pete and Dan, I have never met two more hardworking or incredible human beings. I am privileged to be able to work side by side with you every day to bring your amazing ideas to life for the Goa community. But now I wanted to take a minute to just let you know it's not just me that's grateful for everything you do. So as a gift from me and your community to you, here is something just to say thanks.
Pete and Dan, what can I say? From the little podcast that I stumbled across on Podcast One that many years ago, to where we are today. It's come a long way. Thank you so much for putting in the effort. You guys have gone above and beyond. And this is literally the best gaming community I've ever been a part of. Thanks guys. Continue the good work.
You know, I actually found Game On Us by accident. What an awesome community. I did not even realize there was a place for Australian streamers and gamers here. So when I joined the community, people were friendly, supportive and encouraging of each other. The Quarantainment project actually brought people together that otherwise wouldn't have connected. So thank you very much for creating Game On Us. It is an awesome community to be part of, and I look forward to seeing what the future holds.
How's it going? My name's Gamma. I'd like to thank Pete, Dan, Skittles, the entire Goa staff for putting on this Goa Quarantainment, and also I'd like to thank the streamers that put in the hard yards doing their shift, including myself. It's really fun to see all these new streamers and these new games and all these new people I've got to meet. I'd like to thank everybody for doing their part, and peace.
Hey Dan and Pete, thank you so much for giving not just myself but the rest of the stream team and all the other streamers that have worked with us over the last 2 weeks a platform to showcase our talents, whether it was gaming or music or whatever. You show us what a real community is. You give so much love and support with whatever we're doing, and I can't thank you enough for everything that you do for myself and the rest of the team and the Game On Us community. So, thanks guys.
Hey guys, just wanted to say thank you for creating this community. I finally feel like I've found a place I can belong. You guys are legends. Thank you again.
Hey guys, Crit Happens Gaming here. Just want to send a quick message to Pete and Dan. Thank you guys so much for building such an incredible community. It's an absolute pleasure and honor to be part of such an incredible stream team. Remember guys, always expect the critical. And Pete, put on a dang shirt.
Hey legends, how are you? Just wanted to say a massive shout out to you two for putting together an awesome 2 weeks of quarantainment and for everything else that you guys do for the community. It's fantastic. Keep up the good work. Much love.
Guys, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for making everything about us, the community. You legends have worked so hard to bring this group up to the level that it is, and it was awesome to be a part of the 2-week quarantainment. I can't wait for bigger and better things to come.
I want to say a big thank you to the Game On Oz community and its founders. You guys have done a great job. You built a great community, and I really enjoyed being a part of the 24/7 quarantainment stream that's been going on this last 2 weeks. You guys have done a fantastic job in short order, and you should be really proud of yourself. I'd also like to add, in not under duress, my own original idea that has definitely come up by me, and no one has told me to do this. Pete, please put your shirt on. You are going to hurt someone you care about if you keep this up. Think of your family.
Pete, Dan, thank you so bloody much for creating the Game On Australian community. It is hands down, without a doubt, second to none, the best community that I've been a part of on the internet. And congratulations on the ANZ live event. It's been an absolute bloody ripper, guys. And yeah, thank you for letting me be a part of it and share in your community. And yeah, here's to the future, guys. You're the real hero.
Hey, Pete and Dan. Well done on this event. It's been so amazing seeing the community come together and do 2 weeks straight of 24-hour streams. It's just been super good and so good to watch. And especially thank you to Pete, who puts up with my shenanigans with dressing up. As you can see, I like to dress up a bit. And there was a certain shirt that we shall not mention that was worn at a Game On Oz meetup. So thank you both very much for including me in the stream team and just in Goa in general.
Hey everyone, it's Simi Cat. I just wanted to do a big shout out to Pete and Dan and say thank you for making Goa. It's such an awesome community and I love being a part of it. All your hard work and all your effort you've put into this community has definitely paid off. We all absolutely love it. Thank you so much for bringing us all together. Game on, guys.
Thank you, Pete, for having me and my crazy hair on a stream. Stay safe and stay pantless.
G'day guys, Oz Lightning. Just want to say a big thank you to both Pete and Dan, Game On Oz, setting this whole thing up. What you've done is pretty incredible, getting a bunch of people together and, 14 days of quarantainment, but also a good community and a bunch of opportunities for people to be able to, link up and find like-minded people, which might even lead, for myself, for example, into further content and joining up with others. So thanks again, I really appreciate it, and good on yous.
Hi, I'm Goa's resident weeb, Arion, and I just wanted to give a huge thank you to Pete and Dan for making this community and just doing the absolutely awesome stuff that they're doing. It has been an absolute pleasure to be part of this community and be part of the stream. Also, huge thank you to Skittles for making this possible and for dealing with the little terror that is myself. And to everyone in the Gold community, you're all awesome, legendary people, and you've given me a chance to have friends, just a virtual family of sorts, and you've made my life, and I'm sure many others in the community's lives, better. Thank you so much.
Hey Pete and Dan, it's Cal here from the Locked On Lads, the Tom Clancy podcast. Firstly, a massive thank you for having me be part of your quarantine 14-day streaming marathon. I had an absolute blast being part of it, and hopefully I entertained a few people along the way. The community you lads here have created, from what I've seen, is awesome, and it's a great example of a supportive, positive community, which is something we try and achieve with our own community over here on the other side of the country. So congratulations on all that you've done so far, and when your hard border finally opens again, and you're happy to be on the right side of the country, hit us up. The Locked On Lads would love to catch up with you for a brew or two. Cheers.
Hey guys, it's Night Shepherd. Just want to say a huge thank you to Pete and Dan and all the Goa crew for putting on such an amazing event. It's been beyond anything I sort of thought it was going to be like, and it's been really great having some people keep me company while I'm working from home. So thanks again, and can't wait to see what else you got coming up. Cheers.
Thank you, Game On Oz, for letting me do some of my first streams with you guys.
Thank you, Game On Oz, for letting me stream. It's been great, an experience that I can't explain. Everything has been wonderful, and seeing all the other games has been great. Thank you so much to you, Pete, for helping have that, and Game On Oz and Dan. But now it's time to get back to saving the universe.
Hey, Game of Oz community, Rossi here. Hey, what a couple of weeks it has been. I just thought to say thank you to everybody that's participated in it. Streamers, mods, admins, Pete, Dan, guys, you've been amazing. Thoroughly enjoyed the last 2 weeks to get us through. I'm from SA, so it's good to see new faces, good to see everybody, and we're in such a great community. Keep up the great work. Catch you soon.
Hello, Pete, Dan, and the rest of the Game on Australia community. I am Dawnfire, and I'm just here to give a very quick thanks and shout out to everyone who participated in the quarantainment stream and everyone keeping everything in check from behind the scenes. And I consider it a huge success, and I'm so glad to be a part of it. And if something like this ever happens again, I will definitely be participating once more. As Skittles said to request Pete to put his shirt back on, I think he should keep it off for the time being in these hard times. But that is all from me. Thank you so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.
Oh, that's what? Well, oh.
Badass.
Badass.
Damn.
I do what I can.
So good. So good.
I will. Thank you to everyone that sent in their videos. I greatly appreciate it. It was a call out at sort of the 11th hour.
Oh, God.
Pete, I think you're muted on stream.
Yeah, that's not an accident. Just give me a second. Oh my God.
I think the one thing I got out of that was Pete, keep your shirt on. Which I second.
I didn't intend for so many messages to actually have that in there. I was just being funny in the request, but it seems to be a theme. So
honestly, for someone who makes video for a living, that was just amazing. And to make that, like you said, Skittles on the 11th hour, holy shit! Like that it's a great reminder of where we've come from, and what we started, which we always started to be about the community, because that's what gamers do, right? So that was just everyone. That was amazing, especially the arse at the end. That was just a beautiful flowing drone shot into the arse. I mean, that's cinema right there.
The production value.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, I don't think when DJI were doing a whole bunch of R&D, I don't think they thought about drone ass shots back then, but hey, I make it work.
what I really want to know is who wrote it. Is this another one? Have you guys said, I don't want you to ask any questions.
Come take a bow.
That is an excellent question.
Come in here and take a bow for writing thank you on my ass.
No, the $1 million question is, Flexi, did you question it or did she just do it?
I'm going to be completely honest. All right. Let me give you a little bit of truth about that. Yes, it's still there. And yes, we've gone through 2 separate Super King sheets that have thank you imprinted on them.
Hey, at least
You're
it's
welcome.
multi-use now.
Exactly.
Use it again.
Exactly. Now my neighbours are going to see my fucking laundry and go, "Why does he have 2 sheets that say thank you?"
Can someone let Nico into the call? We have a maximum of 10, so someone will have to jump out. So I'm happy to jump out to let Nico in. I say Radman's waving at me. Yeah.
He has to bail.
Rad, thanks. Thank you so much, mate. Thanks for being a part of it, and thanks for jumping in on this and hanging out. It's a real, genuine honour and a pleasure to have you a part of this, mate. So thank you.
Thanks, mate. Donald's mine, mate.
Look, so would you say we're gonna get Nico in?
Yeah.
Can we remove Rads from the
yeah, sure.
chat?
Man, I'll wait till Nico jumps in.
Oh, you're the owner.
Love in that chat.
Yeah, Pete's the owner, so you have to.
You're the owner, so you have to.
I'm gonna be real. That got me too. A lot of it. Well done.
Pete's hands are full though.
Oh yes.
All right. Let's get Nico in here. Got him?
Alrighty, I'm on it.
Yeah, beauty.
There he is. Hey, let's go.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Oh
my lord.
What?
So, first and foremost, thank you. Thank you so much, because that was... just give me a moment. I'll be all right.
He's a little verklempt. He's a little verklempt.
Christ.
Trust me, I almost, during one of my takes, I almost started crying.
Oh man, that's awesome. That's so good.
Look, as Dan
So
as Dan said a moment ago, you know, when we first started this thing, but I'm actually going to go. You know, you mentioned community, Dan. I'm actually going to go a little bit further back than that. We didn't know what it. We had no idea what it was, or what it could be, or the potential for where it was going to go and who was going to be a part of it. Our initial goal was to see which one of us could get a free game from a developer or publisher first.
That's all it was about. It was free games.
100%.
I'm not gonna lie. Back in episode 1, it was
we're
like
doing this for free games.
Yep, we literally jumped into a studio one day, just for shits and giggles, and thought, fuck it, you know, it'd be cool to. Oh, sorry, kids. It'd be cool to do a podcast about gaming, and we got in there and we did our first one, and it was a 20-minute pilot, and I remember sending it off to the big wigs for whoever it was that were like, you know, you guys should do a blah blah blah. That never got back to us in the end, and saying to Dan, geez, we went for 20 minutes, we could go for a lot longer. And sure enough, every week has been an hour long. And I remember, you know, like in that podcast, that pilot, and then on from there, it was God, you know, it'd be really cool, Dan, if we could build this up to the point where we could get a free game one day. Oh, let's, you know, which one of us would be able to get the free game first, like that sort of stuff. And then here we are, 4 years down the track, and I don't know if you guys have ever heard of a thing. It's called B&T. It's like an industry magazine. Skittles, I'm sure you would have heard of it. And they sort of cover things, and they sent an email out today through our station and Hit, and we're like, hey, you know, they want to talk to somebody about their side hustle. We thought we'd pitch Goa. Would you be interested in talking about Goa? And as part of this email that I had to reply to today, I actually started writing down what Goa was. And after I'd finished writing that email, I stood back and I looked at it and I went, holy shit. Like, we're not just a couple of dudes in a studio doing a podcast anymore. Like, we're this entire community of amazing people. And like we wanted to get games, we ended up getting mates instead.
And games.
And games.
And a free trip to LA.
And a free trip to LA. You know, and like over the years, like
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas as well. And over the years, I've received some extraordinary feedback from some people in this community that I had no idea we were on this sort of path until I started seeing some of those messages coming through. Things about, hey man, this is my life up until this point has been pretty shit, but you know, like I've fallen in love with this community and been a part of it, and all of these people are here, and I feel so welcomed, and I feel like I'm part of a family, and I have mates around me, and like we started wanting games, we ended up getting mates, and we ended up building a place where people can come and feel valued, and feel like they've got a place to call home.
Oh, oh man, stop, Pete, stop. Seriously.
Oh, virtual pet.
Yeah, we can't even hug each other. We just virtually hug.
Virtual hugs.
Virtual hug.
If we all just start approaching our cameras with Nico without a shirt on, I don't know about that.
Leave him alone, all right? Felix.
It's something really special, and I like Christ, like it makes me so incredibly proud that you know, when to say like this isn't ours anymore. This is like everybody's. This is the team, and this is the people who've sort of come to the community over the past couple of weeks, but the people who've been around for like as long as we have. I still remember moments hitting milestones that we thought were amazing way back when we hit our first 100 followers on Facebook, for example. You know, like Inferno, the historian, was one of those guys. He was one of our first 100 in our Facebook group, and he's still to this day a core part of the team and one of the writers on the website. And you know, there's like you guys here on this screen in particular are all guys who have at one stage or another dived in, having never done what you have done over the past, whether it be 2 or 3 years or even in the past 6 months, and you've just picked it up and run with it. And it's just been so incredible. And one of the most special things is to be able to watch people grow and just become extraordinary people along the way. And that's probably the most important thing that I'll take away from this. But that video just hit me.
Really?
Right.
So good.
There's one more message that comes with it. It's from Styx, and it just says, "I fucking love you, man."
Love you too, bro.
Legend.
Love
everyone. So good.
So that's the thing, isn't it? Like this place isn't yours or mine anymore, Dan.
No,
like it's not. You know, like it was a place that started out as ours, but now it's so much more. It's everybody's.
Yep. 100%. 100%.
And how, like, one of the coolest things is that, you know, we've ended up with a core content team here of just absolute genuine legends who just live and breathe the fact that we're a community that looks after people.
Yep.
And gives a shit about the people in the community.
Yep.
And
and the quarantainment ANZ Live thing was exactly how does a gaming community respond to something shit like COVID? You make ANZ Live and broadcast for 2 weeks straight, and that's just phenomenal. And your game, yeah, that's right. I want to know, actually, going back to history, who got the first game? I'm pretty sure it was me.
You reckon?
I think I did. By default, because someone sent me one as a PR thing. And I went, yep, that counts.
Two best words in the English language, default.
Yeah.
Well, Nico got the first trip, so I think he still wins. I mean, can you, like, that's, you know, if we're taking a moment just to sort of reminisce and look back, like, you know, can you believe we've built a community that sent somebody to the launch of Borderlands 3? Like,
no, I cannot. No.
You know, like sent someone to Las Vegas. It just, you know, it's just incredible. The content creators that have sort of come together as part of this, and then to be able to lay claim to the things that we've laid claim to, not as a brand but as a community. That's really awesome. And God, who knows where to from here? Jesus.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Holy shit. We could all be shirtless.
Oh, man.
All right, well, that's it, mate. Thanks, guys.
No, we've still got half an hour of front page. I'm not giving this shit up.
Talk about gaming. Gaming!
So, look, we'll bring the lights up in here a little bit. Yeah, Mercury, 4-week live stream. Sounds great.
Starting right now.
We'll bring the lights up in here a little bit. Dan and I, you may remember that we started putting a song together last week.
Your song.
Your audio's cutting in and out a bit.
Is it?
Yeah, Pete, you're cutting out.
That's because I got a little girl yelling and screaming.
Your mic on your daughter.
Hey you. Hey you. Hey. Hey, this is one other thing which is really cool, is that, like, who said gamers can't be parents? Dan,
all the parents?
Dan, take over for a moment while I go and put Emma on the television.
Oh, I got to put Emma on. Yes, well, that's right. I want to know what everyone's gaming on. What are you playing? We'll start with Nico. Skittles, come to you. Go,
I
Skittles.
have 97% at Ori. I'm just really excited about it.
Yeah.
So close.
Oh, yeah,
I
see.
in 6 days.
Isn't that a great game?
It's the best. I haven't slept much in 6 days, but I've 97% of the game.
What about you, Jackie Jim?
I've been playing Animal Crossing in between watching streams, but I'm keen to get back into Doom.
Ah, yes, very good. Rogue Sultana?
Pretty much my 2-week rotation has been Animal Crossing, Borderlands 2, and D&D.
Oh my God, living the dream.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, you have a rotation. Christ.
Yeah, I'm doing them all at once. I just have shifts for all of them.
What are you playing, Zulu?
City Skylines.
What? Yes, very good.
Basically building my own little city empire and going, that's right, everybody, you must bow to my will.
None of you can
or you would die.
You can only go out if you're essential services. I mean, hang on, what am I doing?
Yeah. Central services are in your city. Yeah.
What are you, Antti?
Dota 2, and I'm trying to get the good ending.
Muted, bro.
Metro Exodus. Sorry? Is it muted?
No, we can hear him.
No, I can hear.
No, I can hear him.
That's weird.
Trying to get the good ending.
What's he playing? I can't hear him.
If he'd shut up, we could hear.
He swapped headphones. That's the problem. Now we can't even hear him.
He's playing Dota 2 and trying to get the good ending in
Metro Exodus.
Metroid Exodus.
Oh, very good.
Metroid.
Very good. Pete?
Father. I'm playing Father Simulator. No, I am. Okay, so I am. I'm playing Doom Eternal, which is bloody sensational. It's far out, man. For so long, I've just wanted a game where I can literally just sit there and disappear for a little while, and that's it's a game where I can genuinely just sit there and disappear for a little while, because literally all you're doing is ammunition management, economy management, and running around shooting things in the face. And there's enough of a story to the game to not make it feel repetitive. Because if the story wasn't as good as what it was, I think it could get repetitive. But there's enough of story to the game and sort of escalation throughout the entire game as you sort of move through levels and so on and so forth to make me go, yes. There is one thing that I want to know, and I need to know this from whether it be chat or whether it be you guys. So while I'm playing Doom Eternal, I'm coming across little bunny rabbits. I think I've only just recently, maybe in the past 4 or 5 years, really heavily gotten back into PC gaming, and I don't remember playing. I think the last time I played a Doom game was on 64, but it was so far back that I don't quite remember much about it. So I'm missing the reference. Even in the main hub, your ship in space, there's a picture of Doom guy holding a bunny rabbit. I don't get the reference.
Daisy used to be the original Doom guy's pet rabbit back on Earth when he was sent to Mars. And then when Doom 2 kicked off, the terror that was the Doom army came to Earth, and he got back to Earth, and his rabbit had its head torn off and stuffed on a pike, and he found it, and that's why he was pissed in Doom 2. So the rabbits you're seeing around the rest of Doom are all just Easter eggs / throwbacks to what that was. His rabbit Daisy.
So he's the original John Wick.
Pretty much.
Menthonzo, what are you playing?
I've been getting into COD, finishing up the last season that's just finished. And what else have I been doing? Playing Isaac, Binding of Isaac on Switch. I'm trying to 100% 3 different save files on the game.
Oh, God.
Nice.
Yes.
Living the dream.
What?
Reflex.
Sorry, can I just ask why you're trying 100% 3 different save files?
Because there's literally each save file is kind of its own separate thing, and then when you're 100% all of them, you get the end achievement.
Oh wow!
Oh my god!
That's
Wow.
Girls,
300%. Reflex. What are you playing?
Well, in between scrubbing permanent marker off my ass cheeks, I am playing Call of Duty, Escape from Tarkov, Doom Eternal. I need to go back to City Skylines, Animal Crossing, and try not to go stir crazy in lockdown.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and finally, Nico.
Animal Crossing when I go to bed,
What's Nico
but
playing?
also playing
Nico there.
Control, so I can start reviewing the expansion for that and finishing off Persona 5 Royal.
Don't think Dan can hear you.
No, I don't think
He's playing games, Dan. He's playing games.
Nico's playing.
Playing games. That's good. Yeah, I can't hear a few people. That's weird.
He's playing Tetris.
Yeah, Tetris. I'm trying to 100% that. I'm gonna have to jump off so I can get ready for stream. Yeah, and also 100%ing it.
Clothes simulator.
He's not ready.
He says I'm wearing clothes.
Hey.
Hot diggity.
Stand up.
Hot diggity.
All right, I need to get going so I can get ready for stream. All right,
Bye.
Stay Rob.
See you, Nico.
What's up? Hit your boy, Lily.
That was close.
Has anybody asked you yet, Dan? What did you kick off?
No, I didn't. No, I haven't. I've just finished Fallen Order. So I need you guys.
Nice. How good is the soundtrack for that game?
The whole thing was just like the game. I struggled through because it felt a bit grindy at times, but the end more than makes up for it, in my opinion. And that's all I'll say.
And then he'll mute himself, so that's all he's going to say.
What are you guys? What are you guys looking forward to this year in terms of
Getting out of
games?
lockdown. Sorry.
The Last of Us 2, if it ever gets released.
Yeah, that's been pushed back. Hey,
2077.
Yeah.
Yeah, Cyberpunk. Yeah.
so just on The Last of Us 2, just quickly before we move on to Cyberpunk 2077, why has that been pushed back?
Officially or the speculation?
Officially. Let's go officially.
The official reason is because they want it to be able to come out at the same time for everyone, and they can't do it if they can't get it out on discs to people who live in places with even worse internet than Australia. And just they want to put a bit more polish on it because everyone's working from home for money.
Fair.
Fair.
I mean, we've always said we want a game to be 100% when it gets released. We don't care how many times it gets delayed.
100%.
Yeah, true.
Yep.
100%.
Yep.
And especially with a game like Last of Us, that has to be perfect.
Oh, exactly. It has to be. It has to be perfect. No bugs.
Yeah, shit, yeah. Absolutely.
Shit.
Cyberpunk 2077. I don't even know where to start with that game. Like in terms of hurry up and get here. Like it is killing me. And I know it's going to be one of those games where I'm going to buy it literally so I can just tell people that I have it because I don't have the time to play it. I in amongst like running after the kids and everything else is going on. I literally don't have the time to touch the bloody thing, but I want to be one of the people that says, "Yeah, I bought Cyberpunk 2077." Even if I get to fire up and just get to the front screen. Yes, Dan, Peroni!
Hey, I like a Peroni!
I like a Peroni, it's a good one! Beer superiore!
I'll stick with my Jacks.
Woohoo! Fuck you!
I'm Jin.
Let's go!
I've got some league games to play with my league team with Llama, so I'm going to jump out. Pete, Dan, thank you so much for the past. I think it's 2 years now I've been a part of it. I think it was 2018. I kind of jumped in and reached out to you, Pete.
How did that happen? Just quickly.
I just reached out. I actually went back through my Facebook messages just before. I reached out to you on Facebook. I reached out to the Game on Oz page directly.
Yeah.
Let me have a look on what I actually said these many years ago.
Stuart 255. What is this? Your future.
The best thing ever.
So it was 7th of the 2nd, 2018.
Yeah.
Hey, gents, I've just recently come across your podcast and decided that instead of jumping straight in with the new stuff, I've gone back to day one and I'm getting through them pretty quick.
Yes.
Currently on ep 33 and just want to say I'm thoroughly enjoying it, driving around a lot for work as a sales rep, and this makes the boring drive a lot more entertaining. Can't wait to listen to some of the more recent ones in weeks to come.
What did I reply to you? Get fucked?
Alex, you're a bloody ripper bloke, mate. Thank you so much for taking the time to get in touch with us and sending us the kind words. Stay in touch, brother. Let us know when you catch up to the latest stuff. And it was probably, I don't know, I think I jumped in when you were probably about at 50, at 40. And it took me maybe a week or two to catch up. So I was smashing them out.
That's
some binging.
nuts.
That is some binging.
Yeah, so I'm going to jump out. Thank you very much. Quarantainment has been an absolute blast. Thanks to everyone that's been a part of it. And with all the new people in the community, we will see everyone around.
100%, dude. Thank you, man. Like, seriously, like it's just been spectacular getting to know you. And I mean, I have no words. Words aren't coming out of my mouth properly at the moment because I just can't convey it. So all I can say, mate, is thank you.
You've literally put it together in one perfect word, and it's familia.
Familia!
All right, I'm out. Thanks, guys.
See you, bro.
See ya.
So hang on, we've got so Stuart 255. This is Australia Gaming News. Yes, bro. So we're called Game on Oz, and we do a bit of that and a bit of everything else. We're at 1,496 followers.
Whoa.
So we only need. Excuse me. We only need. Just let me do the math.
This could take a while.
No, hang on a sec. We only need.
Is the answer gaming?
We only need gaming.
Bloody gaming.
No, we only need 99,504 to get to 100,000 followers. So we are not far off.
Give on.
Yeah, Stuart. This is a huge group. This is a monster group, mate. We've been building this group and this community for 4 years in the last couple of weeks. If this is the first time you've stumbled upon us, dude, and thanks for the follow. You're welcome. Very welcome. We've done some pretty amazing shit. Thanks to the Frost OCE. So welcome to the community, Frost. That puts us at 1,497.
We also had your boy Lee and Stuart for follows as well, and Mr. Gaming with the cheering. Awesome.
Yeah, there's a lot going on. It's bloody sensational. Do you guys remember the first game you ever played?
Yes.
Yes.
I remember my first PC game.
Okay.
Yes, I remember my first PC game.
I remember my first PC game, Scooter's Magic Castle.
Excuse me?
Scooter's Magic Castle.
Scooter's Magic Castle?
Yeah, it was back when Windows 95 was primarily DOS based and it was all floppy disks. And my dad came home one week from work. Sorry, one night. He didn't work weekly. That's ridiculous. He came home one night from work and goes, "Hey, I got this new game," and he chucks it in. And Scooter's Magic Castle. It was most just. Going back to remember, I remember the dragons in the castle. They're having to match up colors and the potions. It was, oh man, I'm getting goosebumps just thinking about it. It's good fun. Good fun for a 5-year-old. I wouldn't recommend it now at the age of 30, but back then.
You know what? I honestly can't remember. Like, I've been around video games that long, I cannot remember it. Like, when I was a kid, we lived in Mount Magnet, which is a rural town in Western Australia, and my old man had a job, well, not a job, he had a side hustle of going around in pubs that he could find right up the Meeketh hour as well and putting video games in the pubs. So we always had we had a pinball machine in our backyard when I was a kid, you know?
Jesus.
So epic. Yeah. So we had all this good stuff, and like we were 4 when we moved, well, I was 4 when we moved from Mount Magnet, and I honestly can't remember a time when I wasn't playing video games.
Holy balls shit. Sorry, just a second. Bluebird RP, welcome to the community. And thank you for gifting 10 subs.
Thank you.
Rogue got one. Daz Action, Captain Perth, Palmsy, DVRS Gaming, Harry Danger Tidget.
Harry Donga! Sorry.
Thanks for the subscription.
Harry
I am
Donga.
McDiddles.
Oh, hype train.
Hype train!
Hype train! What does a hype train do? I'm still
no idea.
I'm still lost on what a hype train actually does for a stream. It just
I have
I think it's
no
really
idea.
exciting. Like it's coloring.
Tell you what it gets in New Zealand at 10 past 10 on a Wednesday. Oh, fuck.
Oh shit.
I'm in so much trouble with my neighbours right now. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Hello. Yes, I see you looking at me. Fuck off.
Hello, neighbours.
Oh god. So hang on, we've had Reflex, Straight. Who else? First game, Rogue.
Mine was actually Pokemon Yellow on the Game Boy Color.
Oh shit. Nice.
Yeah.
Good start.
I think I was 5 or 6, and I was obsessed with Pokemon, like the show. And yeah, I can remember I was asking my parents because they like the Game Boy Color was pretty big then, and yeah, I needed to have Pokemon Yellow to like fuel my addiction to Pokemon, and yeah, that became my first game.
Cheese TV back in the 90s.
Yep, I was all over that.
Yeah. Yep.
Dragon Ball Z.
What was it? How did it go? Sneaking in right on time. Only one thing on our minds. Through the door to another reality. Any place, anywhere you want to be. Cheese TV. Oh, yes.
Oh, sorry, dude.
Oh, my
I had, like,
God.
Digimon as well. I was obsessed with that as well.
So Digimon, Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z. One of my favorites from that show.
Zed.
And this is...
The last letter in the alphabet is Z.
So, Dragon Ball Z.
No, that doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound right.
Even on the thing though, it was like that the voiceover guy in the episodes was like, next time on Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, come on, bro. You can't change that. It's like if I was DAK, just throw up. That's not my name.
What I used to love is that like it was the ultimate soap drama for kids, right? Dragon Ball Z or Z. And they'd literally, I went back and I watched all of the original series around about a year ago or so now, and didn't realize it at the time when I was watching it back in the 90s, but certainly realize it now. I reckon if you took all of the fighting out of it and just watched the fighting, you'd probably have about 3 episodes. Yep. And everything else was literally just filler. It was literally just like Frieza and Kakarot looking at each other and talking and staring each other down for an episode and a half. Like, but still just amazing. Yes! Oh my god.
Yeah, but when you're a umpteen-year-old, kid fresh out of school sitting in your parents' works, TV room eating Milo and milk out of a styrofoam cup because, it's New Zealand media and they can't afford much. It was the best thing ever for 4 days straight.
Yeah, shit, yeah.
Watching people scream at each other, it's brilliant.
Oh, there's hearts dancing around my head at the moment.
Oh,
cute.
And thank you very much, the Vimesy, for the 1,000 bits. Cheered. Thank you, sir.
Rossi for the 100 bits as well.
Thank you. But yeah, just like extraordinary. One thing I just want to
wave the hearts away.
Before we keep, thanks, Stuart. It's good to have you here, bro. Just before we keep moving through sort of people's thoughts on this particular subject, I just want to let everybody know from bits, cheers, donations, subs, the whole thing, all the money that comes into Goa goes straight back into the community. So, there's no such thing as we take a penny out of it and anybody earns anything from it. It's just all about using that cash to essentially keep what we're doing going and create events out of it and help run tournaments out of it and all that sort of stuff. So thank you very much if you are dropping stuff our way. We really appreciate it, and it is going back into essentially what you are partaking in, which is really cool. What were we talking about? What was
First
this?
game.
First game. So we've had Rogue, Straight, Reflex, Dan. Would be something on Atari, yeah?
Fuck you, Pete. Thank you for asking a question that goes on the oldest bastard here.
I was being serious.
Well, it wasn't Pong, but you would know that because I'm the champion of that game. But it was Space Invaders.
Got him. Space Invaders. Oh, Jesus Christ.
A long time ago.
Daz Action says he's sure it wasn't ColecoVision. ColecoVision! Oh, Christ. Skittles?
I think my first computer game was Heavy Gear 2 when I was 9.
What?
Heavy Gear 2.
Oh, Heavy
which is,
Gear.
Yep.
I thought you said
that's-
Heavy U2. I was like, did they have a metal period?
Yeah, and my dad used to, because it was online games, so my dad used to sit and read the chat because, of course, I was only 9 and I was always the flag runner because I couldn't shoot. So I used to just run into the bases, grab the flags, and just run away as fast as I could. So
Hey, somebody had to, and thank you.
it's right. Well, it's a very important thing to be the runner, or so I was told. I don't know.
The runner.
Correct.
I was very little.
Zulu?
Yes, my first game that I remember playing was a side-scrolling thing called Sopwith on an old, very old Toshiba laptop. This thing was so old it was basically ASCII graphics. That's how far back we're going. So,
what's ASCII graphics?
Want to say
Oh,
ASCII.
that's not showing age very well.
You're sorry.
ASCII's all the weird like letter and symbols and how do I describe it? Like if you've ever seen the OG Dwarf Fortress, and I'm probably making myself look old here as well.
No, they re-released that, and it absolutely destroys CPUs.
Okay, hang on. ASCII graphics.
Yeah, ASCII.
Oh yeah! Wow.
Using font for
yeah, thank
shapes.
you. Yes.
Okay, I'm just going to move this into shot. Look at that.
Yeah, this would have been, I want to say I was about 10, and I remember playing early text adventures. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy was a big one that I remember. Like, you actually had to type, that Zork that you hear people go, you were standing in front of a letterbox, and if you look east, you can see this, that, and the next thing. That's one of the other very first games I remember playing was Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
Also a great movie, by the way. I very much enjoyed that movie.
Have you seen the TV series?
No.
Oh, the TV series is based on the radio series, and they're both outstanding.
Available on media.grizzlyflix.com.
Radio series.
Radio series first, then there was the books, and then the TV show, which had the same cast as the radio series mostly.
I don't even know if Dan's been in media long enough to remember a radio series.
Welcome back to another episode of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
That is pretty much.
I mean, how far back are we talking? AM or FM?
AM. That's a solid
AM
burn,
old
Skittle. Solid burn.
So much love here. I love you guys.
Y'all
are old.
I think it was broadcast in Morse code, wasn't it?
It's all banter. It was awesome.
I'm imagining people in monocles with handlebar moustaches doing that.
Adzi?
So first game, not computer game, but first game was a Tamagotchi back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
The computer game was Monkey Island, which was just weird and wonderful at the same time. I was like, what the hell is this?
What a hell of a game to get your teeth cut on, huh?
I know, it was brutal. It was real
All
brutal.
those LucasArts point and click, like Day of the Tentacle. Oh, that was so good.
Mm. They need to start either remastering them or bringing out more, because that shit was just like, you could sink weeks into it and not even know you haven't fed any of your family. It's great.
Yeah, you could.
Telltale tried,
Yeah,
like
easily.
a few years ago, they did Sam and Max.
Yes, Sam and Max.
Yep.
Oh, that was my 2000s right there.
Did you play Poker Night at the Inventory?
Poker Night at the Inventory?
Yes. It's a game on Steam.
Very good.
It's a poker game, and you get to
10
play
minutes.
with in the first. Yeah, you've got various pop culture characters. There's two of them. One of them's got, you've got Sam and Max. One's in the first one, one's in the second. You've got Ash Williams from Army of Darkness. Brock Sampson from the Venture Brothers is in the second one.
Heavy Weapons
Strong
guy?
in the first one. And GLaDOS is the dealer in the second game.
Awesome.
It's actually not a bad poker game either.
Is it free to play or pay for?
It's paid, but I imagine it's been out so long now. I would assume it's only a couple of bucks.
There's an app out called Poker Face. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but since this whole COVID thing, all my mates have got on this Poker Face app, which is a video conference playing poker, and that's pretty cool. I thought that was sort of a cool way that gaming's helping people stay connected.
Yep.
Technically gambling, but you know, that's right.
It's only
We've
gambling
got-
if you lose.
We've got these things. Oh, we picked up in the States when we were there late last year. Facebook portals that are basically turn your TV into a Facebook video call messenger. But they have
one to review, actually.
Yeah, sure. All right. Yeah, DM me.
Yeah, I'm sitting sure. Okay, all right. You know, show me what you.
That's right.
But they've got like built-in overlays in games. So we actually called my nephew about 3 weeks ago. The guy's like 18 months old. And I mean, this kid just got back from Argentina. He's been in quarantine for 2 weeks. He's restless and frustrated being an 18-month-old. Parents are also in the same boat. So we video called them and started playing like a Facebook PC friendly version of the story. Who's the Little Red Riding Hood? That's what it was, and it puts like your face over there, over the wolf, and all that stuff. And you put on voices and play the character. And this kid was just like laser beams straight on, like this is the greatest thing in the world. So like, there's still entertainment out there like that other companies are putting on that I think is just brilliant, especially in a time like this, regardless if it's free to play. But like Facebook, for example, just going, hey, we realize you might be calling people at a time like this. You know, here you go. And oh man, some of the stuff we've been doing is good fun.
Yeah, even doing something different. Like I got this in the mail tonight. Probably can't read. It's probably backwards on the screen. But basically, one of my mates has decided to convert a mystery note over like some form of video conferencing.
Oh, great!
So Saturday night we're getting together and we're going to be doing it. Yeah.
That's
brilliant.
Yeah.
$100 says you're the murderer. Straight jacket.
Not supposed to tell everybody.
We're not supposed to agree.
I've got to go, guys. I have to host a training session for Poland. So
A training session
Bye.
for Poland?
Yeah,
Yes.
All of Poland.
All of Poland?
I have to teach
How
my
to
Polish
not get
people
invaded?
how to use SharePoint.
Oh,
that sounds exciting as being punched in the teeth.
Gonna be
If you're
great.
into that.
Oh
I'm not
god.
gonna start that video with my shirt off. That's for sure.
Skittles, thank you so much for that video and for everyone. It was amazing.
Skittles, my God, thank you so much,
my God.
and for being you and who you are as well, mate. You are incredible, and honest to God, guys, people watching this right now, and the team around us and everything. Every single streamer across the 2 weeks was coordinated and put together by Skittles. Like you are, we call you Mum for a good reason. But without you, there is so much about Game on Australia that just would not happen. You are
your mum.
Everything that is right about all that is good in gaming in this community, mate. So thank you so much.
100%.
It is an absolute pleasure. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Polish people, teach.
Teach.
Just before we continue on her coattails, I too am going to duck off. Now, I know I didn't say much in the video itself. I mean, the picture speaks 1,000 words, and some people
You didn't
did
have to,
audibly
man. You
vomit.
didn't have to.
I will anyway, as the New Zealand leg of this. Thank you, the both of you. Just a quick short story. I remember joining Oceania Esports on Facebook, the group, just to have a look. And then your boy here puts a post out saying, hey, we need streamers. And I go, well, shit, I stream. Why the hell not? So I chucked him a message and said, yeah, hey, I'm keen. You know, how do I apply? He goes, you just did. And here I am now. Pretty much. I mean, here I am now as your guys' tournament manager, coming up through the ranks of lowly streamer, working my way up, making a name, and then boom, here it is. Let's get some PUBG going. May 30th. Flyer coming tomorrow.
Oh God, absolute legend.
So good.
We'll just wait to see if Nico's
it's
ready
really
to go
cold
because
in
we're a couple of minutes away from wrapping things up. But Adzi has been here since pretty much day dot as well. And mate, you still hold the record for longest consecutive web stories for GameOnOz.com, daily web stories out of any of the creators that have ever appeared across any of what we do. Do you remember the record? What did you get up to?
Well, 365.
365 straight.
Wow.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Wow.
He was like, I know what I'll do. What I'll do is I'll put up
Wow.
like a daily, these are game deals that you can get. And I was like, okay, cool. 365 days later, still going. Oh, God. Extraordinary. Absolutely extraordinary. Mate, yeah, you've been here since day dot, so it's been bloody sensational. And you know what? Like, I guess this is a testament to how special it is that we get to see each other grow throughout this as well. I mean, when we knew you, mate, you didn't have a kid, and like we got to be a part essentially of the journey as your mates through pregnancy, having a kid, like now being a dad. Like all that sort of stuff. Like it is just extraordinary, man. So
it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's really cool. And everyone that you've brought on, you and Dan have brought on, have just been amazing. Everyone's been so good.
Yeah, sensational.
Like all the different skills and everything else that everyone brings is just, it's so cool, and I'm blown away. It's just the best community, and it's basically the only community I'm part of for gaming related stuff, because it's just, you can say whatever you have to say, and you're not going to get crap for it. Or the people are going to discuss it, if you know what I mean. And I like that. That's really good.
Absolutely. Rock and roll. Zulu's come along. Hey, I don't even remember. How did you find us again?
Lucky put me on to you.
That's right, he did too. Bloody insane. And now here we are. Like, it's just, mate, it's wild. Sorry, that's one of my daughters going off.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely crazy, man. And you know what's one thing that's like about you in particular is that like you're such an incredible writer, incredible games journalist.
Thank you.
But I think it blew me away a little while ago when you tweeted out like how excited you were to be a part of the podcast that we did, right? Because like I look at you and look at what you do and go, man, this guy is such an incredible talent. He's such a wordsmith. He's a gun. And like your turn of phrases is amazing. Dude, I would have expected you to have been doing podcasts and shows for like years.
No, honestly, no, first time was with you guys. And same with first stream, actually. That one I did on the quarantainment things, first stream.
Wow. Go back watch the VOD. It was a good VOD.
Zulu After Dark. Yeah.
Yeah, Zulu After Dark.
Yep.
Such a great name. Such
Zulu
a great name.
Incredible.
Yeah.
But yeah, bloody hell, man. Far out.
No.
It's just crazy.
Now you're making me not know what words to use.
I think one of my favourite memories of Straight Jacket was rocking up to our Go a God mode night and seeing seeing your shirt, dude. That was like, what's SMB?
Yes.
With my face on it.
Yes.
Had to be done. Had to be done.
Oh, Jesus Christ. But just insane. You've been an absolute superstar over these past couple of weeks, dude. The way that you've dived in and have just pulled this event through the hardest shifts, and you just continue to back it up and back it up again. Thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts, man. Seriously.
Thank you. Like myself and Rogan have only been here since January, I think, so we're pretty new on. So. Yeah, not too long at all, but just the community here is just so welcoming. It's my pleasure to help out with this massive event.
You guys haven't done the initiation yet, so you might want to hold your tongue.
See you 1,000 paddles.
That's a paddling.
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 And then Rogue Sultana. So like when we so Nico had reached out at some point to say, oh look, we're going to continue to expand the Legendary Legends, the stream team, and found a couple. We've got Blah and we've got Rogue Sultana, and like we were like, okay, cool, tell us a bit about it. Oh, Rogue Sultana's a girl. And we were like, yes, amazing. Our first girl streamer.
Women on the internet, everybody knows that.
I feel left out though because I don't have a beard.
Yes,
sure,
honey?
there's an app or a filter for that.
I'm sure.
There is. There's a thing that you can. There's a thing that you can get that makes it grow out. Otherwise, I'm sure there's plenty of beard between all of us blokes. We can just clip ours and send it to you.
Yeah, I'll just stick it on my face.
But I think this is something that Dan and I have spoken about like a lot at length, right? And that is and you've seen them over the course of this stream, like, and you can hear one right now. Here, bub, here. Is that we're dads with daughters, right? So, for us, it's so incredibly important to see women like gaming and leading the charge and being in front of cameras and doing amazing and awesome content. And that's why like we were so incredibly excited when Nico was like, yeah, Rogue Sultana is a girl. And we were like, yes, we've got a girl streamer because it's just, man, like we keep on saying to everybody, gaming is for everybody, like everyone. And like I look at my little girls and I want them, and I know Dan's the same. Like they pick up controllers and they pick up the Nintendo Switch and they get stuck into it and they love it and enjoy it and all that sort of stuff. And like I want them to have like a bright future in games and esports if that's the path that they want to make. Like, and I watch you as a creator and I watch you like your social media stuff and all of that sort of gear, and it is extraordinary, man. The stuff that you have built around you is just amazing to watch and to see, and your streams are wicked, and your content is incredible to watch, and genuinely, we cannot thank you enough for actually taking up the charge and joining our team of legendary legends and being a part of this, mate. So we really, really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you. No, that means a lot. Honestly, like it's been great being part of this community. Like it was not what I expected, to be honest. Like I didn't know what to expect, but it's exceeded all of my expectations.
Okay, you're allowed to say you thought it would be a bunch of socially maladjusted neck fans. It's okay.
I don't know what it was going to be.
You'd be right, yeah.
Yeah. No, it was really, yeah, it's like everyone's been so welcoming and nice, and I just feel great being part of the community, being part of the team.
Brilliant.
All of these people in chat, thanks for being a part of Game on Australia for the past couple of weeks. Those of you that have found us throughout this event over the past couple of weeks, who have joined us because streamers from your own communities have decided to dive in. You're a part of what we do now. You're a part of this community. You are welcome here. You've got a home here. So as look, I have, and the rest of the team have said to people who are regulars in our community and have been for a long time, like you are always welcome to reach out. Our Discord is there. Our Discord's available. Come and join it. Come and hang out. There are so many people in there now that are misfits like all of us, but all fit into this community. So you're welcome, and please keep hanging out and enjoying everything that we're getting up to. And thanks for an extraordinary couple of weeks. That's pretty much it.
100%. 100%. Brilliant.
Good on you, Stu. Good to see you in there, mate. So we're gonna lob off because
Nico's coming.
Nico's coming up next.
Nico.
One of the OG legendary legends is coming up next to continue, and that I gotta go and be a dad.
I do have a very important question before we go.
Yeah, go on.
Last week's song.
What's
I want to hear last week's song. Last week's song. I want to hear it.
Oh.
So, okay, here's the deal, right? So, Dan and I had a good chat about the song that we came up with last week, right? And we want to actually film the film clip for it before we release it as a full thing.
Nice.
Okay.
We're going to do it in isolation. It's,
in isolation.
Little concept we've got going. It's going to be epic.
Absolutely epic. So
epic.
What we're going to do is we've finished the song, and we're going to record it in ISO each over the course of this week, and then Dan's going to slap it together, and we're going to reveal it during the stream next week. So, boom!
Sounds good.
Boom! All right, guys. Are any of you guys jumping on your streams tonight?
No, not tonight.
No, straight.
Not tonight, but tomorrow, Friday, I'm going to smash it.
Rock and roll. Okay. Either way, again, thanks for an awesome couple of weeks. That is us done. We are going to shut these things down. Everybody say bye-bye, chat.
Bye, chat.
Bye, chat.
Bye-bye, chat.
Have a beautiful
Bye,
time.
chat.
Bye, chat,
See
and
ya.
thank you all. And we will catch you across the stream, across Twitch. Every night there's somebody bringing you awesome content. And we'll see you in the Discord for some good old-fashioned gaming as well. And then Dan and I will be back with the weekly on Wednesday. Bye!
Bye.
Game on!
Game
Oh.
on!